Hello, and how's it going? Cody Matechuk here, and I'm taking you through my brand new trailer. This is a 27 LT Adrenaline by Coachmen, and this is brought to you by Western RV. You guys at Western RV hooked it up. They're amazing to deal with, super nice people, and stoked to show you guys what I did here. So this trailer is a toy hauler. It's the biggest toy hauler, well, the smallest toy hauler that I could find with a big garage for snow bikes, because I need to haul 2 snow bikes that are each 10 feet long, so they need to be staggered and still haul everything else. What I did to this trailer, I'll bring you inside and show you, but I've custom made a snowmobile trailer basically out of a toy hauler. So I'm stoked how it turned out, and I'm stoked to show you guys what's in there. Hi Ozzy, my dog's bugging me. Ozzy, come up. Hi buddy. Alright, let's get inside. As we are on our way in, you'll notice that it sits pretty high. So what I did here is I got the axles flipped. It probably, I would say before the wheels were like within or inside the fender flare. Now it's like 4 inches above, 5 inches above. So it actually raised it a little bit more than I was thinking it would, but worked out pretty good. Big storage here on the side. This goes right through. It actually holds so much. Between this, under the bed storage, plus the storage overhead, it's you get a lot. I still got empty cupboards in there, which is nice. Nice problem to have. Got the rack on the front. In the summer I've been running the barbecue there. It's a bit small for my 3000 Yamaha Jenny. It'd be nice if the 3000 could fit there. If you had a smaller generator it would fit, but mine does not. Power jack, little helper light, and that's about all. I mean, trailers are pretty straightforward on the outside. It's got all the goods. It's got an outside quick pour with a hose that we used to wash off Aussie. But as far as winter goes, obviously the whole trailer will be winterized, so none of that stuff really matters. The inside is the hardest part, trying to turn a toy hauler into a snowmobile trailer. So let me take you inside and show you what we did in there. Let's go. As we go in here, the first thing you'll notice is this raised lip right here. So this lip, I just put a piece of wood, made a piece of wood, angled it, and then used the factory molding that goes from the living part to the garage part. And we created a lip there so that the water cannot get out. It's a tad bit crammed in here for the camera I have, but we're gonna make things work. So I'm gonna be talking behind the lens. Anyways, I'm gonna bring you into the bedroom. So here's the bedroom. This is actually a king size bed, and lots of room here. Reading lights. These cabinets go way back, so lots of room for clothing for me and the missus. And then underneath the bed is a huge storage, so that's rad. So back at the front of the trailer, so this is master bedroom and bathroom. One thing that I'm actually pretty stoked on, this is actually a porcelain toilet. Obviously won't be used in the winter, but in the summer this thing's nice to have. Real big shower. Very spacious. Oh, hi there. There's the setup. Yeah. Bathroom. Alright, on to the good stuff. The garage. Here we go. So these chairs come with the trailer. They're loungers. They're movable. They're not bolted down. You just strap them. So when I go snowbiking, I think I'll have one of those. Starting in the front here, TV, fridge, lots of cupboard space, microwave, more cupboard space. your whole kitchenette area, and it's nice and off to the side, which works out pretty sweet. Plus you have this big overhead storage here, so actually tons of storage, more than in my snowmobile trailer. Notice around here, all the way around, this has all been lined with this rubber coating. Even here, it's about 10 inches up all the way around, and this is going to waterproof and seal everything so that this whole back end can get wet and dry out bikes. And then I've added in drains, one here and one there in the back to drain out water, and I'll show you what that looks like outside. Alright, bringing you into these back drains. So I have one drain here, one drain right here. Ozzy, out of the camera. One drain back here, and basically they're just simple ABS pipe. They have caps on them, which are a bit tight. And then the grate up top, I'm not too worried about anything coming up. So in the winter, when you're sledding lots, you just come outside, get these things off, store them, and should be pretty good. I'm not too worried about too much cold coming up, but if it does, you just cap it back on and it should be good. Simple drain, drilled through the floor. There's wood flooring and then styrofoam and then a thin piece of wood on the bottom. So it's about this thick, about 3 inches thick. And drop this down, silicone and construction glue, and good to go. The one was so easy. I was only planning on doing one, but it was so easy that we ended up doing two. So, stoked on how they turn out. Alright, so the best part about this is this Husky segment I added in. So there's an overhead cabinet here, a toolbox down here, and a big overhead cabinet. Or not overhead cabinet, big gear locker cabinet. So this gear locker cabinet is now plumbed with diesel heat and fits all the goods. I'll open up the back door to get some more light, but it's got gloves on the side, goggle rack, helmets, boots, and they have their own little boot drying spigot. So this diesel heater runs the tube all the way up. It's all holed. Got holes all the way throughout. So it just vents in. Got some extra hooks, helmets, goggles, gloves, boots in the bottom. Fits full length gear. Pretty stoked on how that turned out. And on the side here is our diesel heater. So it just fits in there beautifully. This will close, and then your gear and everything stays nice and secure. Now on the floor here, I installed L-track from bike binders so that we can run bike binders. So in the back, it's 2 long strips so you can fit a couple dirt bikes side by side. And then up here, I have a spot. One snow bike goes here, and then slightly forward, the other snow bike goes there. So they'll be staggered. You'll be able to still walk by and access the geared cabinet and toolbox. And yeah, pretty stoked. So everything's, hey Ozzy, everything's should be able to dry in here, thaw out. The water will go through the drains. Your gear will get dried in the diesel cabinet. It's just plumbed into a 12 volt under the sink. They put a nice stainless steel 12 volt socket in, and then I just got it wired underneath everything into the back. The guys at Western RV hooked it up in the service department, put that sweet 12 volt socket in, so that the diesel heater was a super easy install. And yeah, I'm assuming the propane heater in the trailer is going to be good enough to carry things through. And then if it needs a little help, we can always open the doors or take the tube off of the diesel heater and let it just pump into the back. But I'm interested to see how that diesel heater works and how that heated cabinet works. I think just the heat from the cabinet will help keep the trailer warm back there as well. So pretty stoked on how it's coming so far. So the other thing we have here is a couch setup. When the trailer came, it came with a couch on each side, because the kitchen back, obviously that was all custom. I threw that in there. So this would normally fold out into a bed, but it'll still work great for a couch. Super easy, folds down. So you're going to be able to sit down, gear up through the gear locker, and if someone does happen to need a place to crash, it's not the biggest bed, but you can lay down here. It works. And the diesel heater here, so I got the exhaust just plumbed straight down. Tried to insulate it as best as I can because it gets super hot. And it's just coming down through there. So I'll have to monitor this. Make sure that that stays good. Doesn't burn or melt anything. Alright, with the rear door open, you can see this setup. So we got the diesel heater here, gear locker, toolbox, overhead cabinet, all set up, all working. This diesel heater is a puller. We got that at Specialty Motorsports out of Edmonton. And yeah, it's a good quality. Didn't want to go with the Amazon. I wanted something a little bit better quality. And it just bends up and plumbs around. I would like to put a shelf here, maybe an external fuel tank to get some extra fuel for that diesel heater, and then utilize this space, but that might be a next year's thing. Another look at how the bike mounts are all put together. It's all sealed. Again, we got a drain there, and yeah, everything's all sealed and ready to go. Right, Ozzy? Thank you for watching. This is my my first go at a toy hauler. I've had a few sled trailers that I've customized to make livable, and I'll put those links in the bio and try and share them into the end here. And yeah, but this is my first toy hauler that I'm converting into a snowmobile trailer, so kind of going the other way, seeing how it works. And the biggest thing that I like about this is this summer I was able to use this a lot while we were traveling, and the snowmobile trailers, they pretty much stayed parked all year. They're too hot. I didn't do air conditioning. They're not very comfy to live in, and having this was just a game changer. So I'm excited to see how it carries over into the winter season, and I think the updates we did in it are going to work pretty well. So I'll let you guys know after we get a season under the belt. Anyways, thanks for watching. Stoked. Stay safe out there and have a great winter.